Mr. Pedneault, you said just about half an hour ago you did speak with the Commission because you've been trying to appeal this. What did they tell you?
Well, we heard from the Commission. They sent us an email with another letter basically saying that they stand by their decision, which I think is unfortunate. It's a sad day for democracy in this country, and especially with such an important election. I think all voices should be at the table.
At the same time, though, you had said earlier in the week that you had made a strategic decision to remove some of your own candidates in ridings that you thought that they didn't have a chance in, or that you were trying to make sure that you were blocking the Conservatives. So in that regards, the fact that you had removed candidates and then didn't meet one of the criteria, do you not see some of the responsibility on your part?
I think we have to be clear about what the criteria are. By 28 days before Election Day, the criteria was to have 90% of our candidates confirmed. That's well ahead of the deadline set by Elections Canada for confirmation. Confirmation only happens when you have 100 signatures, and throughout the country we faced significant challenges because of the toxic nature of the political conversation we're having today, and a number of candidates decided to withdraw. We decided in a few ridings to withdraw a few candidates, but the point here is that we did meet this criteria. The Commission invited us. They reaffirmed that invitation, but only after they got pushback from the Bloc Québécois and certain Conservative commentators did they cave back. And that's unfortunate. Perhaps they were scared for their jobs. I don't know, but certainly this is depriving Canadians from an important progressive voice at a time when I think a lot of young Canadians would have loved to see a 35-year-old guy debate some of the same old politics that we see from these guys over there.
You're making quite an accusation of, as you said, commentators in the Bloc Québécois. What do you have to back that up?
Well, the National Post published an op-ed. There were several commentators asking, does the Green Party really deserve to have a seat at the table in this election? We had the Bloc Québécois also publishing a tweet, Monsieur Blanchet. Clearly, there was a bit of fear, I think, certainly from Monsieur Blanchet to have another Quebecer at the table tonight. He wants to shine and thinks that he's the only one speaking for Quebec. I think that's unfortunate. And when it comes to the Conservatives, well, what else is new? They want to build more pipelines, pollute more, and we have serious propositions that speak to the needs of Canadians, and they don't want them to be heard tonight.
So where you go from here, you won't have part of the debate stage tonight. How do you hope to make any kind of gains in Canada and in Quebec if you don't have this type of venue?
I think a lot of Canadians right now are disappointed in this decision. I think they've seen throughout this campaign how the Greens have been pushed aside, even though we bring some significant good ideas in terms of affordable housing, redistribution of wealth for the people who struggle the most in our society, putting an end to this insanity of building more pipelines in this country at this time, and really standing strong in face of the United States, cutting off this dependence that the Conservatives and Liberals alike have been pushing forth down the throat of Canadians for 40 years. So we'll keep campaigning. We're going to be unveiling our platform tomorrow, well ahead of any other party. I haven't seen Pierre Poilievre's platform or Mr. Carney's platform, and we're excited to do that. And we'll continue to campaign. I think Canadians are excited to hear about our ideas. It's unfortunate that the Leaders Debate Commission didn't offer us this opportunity tonight.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there, Mr. Pedneault. Thanks for taking the time for being with us. I appreciate it. Jonathan Pedneault, the co-leader of the Green Party.